Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how we can use two different table arrays to get our desired output with the help of VLookup. Now we all know VLookups works on a table array. Now for example, if we see this formula, we mention the lookup value, we mention the table in which or the array in which we have to look the value from. Then we mention the corresponding column number from which we have to get the value, and then true or false, where false is for exact match and true is for approximate match. Now if we see, if we scroll this formula further down, now we are not getting the values for all the item IDs which are below, which are above 200. So to resolve this, we can alter our formula with the nested VLookup, where we mention a if condition in the table array or instead of table array to let VLookup know which is the table array they have to use. So in our case, we are gonna use the if condition on the item ID, where we say if the item ID is above 200, this is the range, and if the item ID is below 200, this is the range. So we mention if, which is another function inside Excel, and we say the logical test. So logical test, we have mentioned the item ID in the column G. So we do G3, which is the corresponding item ID of H3 for the value we are looking for. If below 200, then the table array should be C3 till E7. If not, the table array, if the value is above 200, then the table array should be this. We close this, and then we come back to our normal VLookup formula. Now, which column index number we are looking for? Value is in C. We are looking for rate per kg, which is the second sequential second column ID. And then we mention false as our exact match feature. Now we give the absolute reference in this range or the array, because if we don't give the absolute reference, the moment we scroll down from I3 till E11, it will just keep changing the ranges. So we give the absolute reference, we hit enter. If you see this formula here, we scroll this down, see we got all the values. Now what we're doing here, just to explain, we're looking for H3, which is the name of the fruit. Now we are using the item ID in our if condition to find or tell VLookup which exact table array or which exact array it have to go and look up the value in. So we do G3, which is the item ID. If below 200, we go in this particular array, else we go in this array. Now this is one condition. We can use different condition to match a different criteria to give or let the VLookup know which exact table array they have to use. Rest all the syntax will stay same. Thanks for watching this video.